Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, achievers, start-uppers, parents, mentors, link teachers, JA Malta partners and collaborators, mom, dad, Nanna Rita, esteemed guests, and all JA friends and followers. My name is Frank, and you are stuck with me as your host for tonight's JA Malta Finals and Awards. Now, you may have noticed that the students who are actually the stars of tonight's show are not actually with us in the hall. And this is because we wanted to celebrate them with you, our audience in here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be calling out the teams, and they will be joining us in here in the hall so we can get things going. But before we do, I'd like to practice this round of applause because I know there's a lot of people up top. There's obviously a few spaces down here because we're waiting for the students. So please, I know the students can hear us out there. Please, let's give them all one big round of applause. We're going to start calling out the teams one by one from the startup program. Please help me welcome Plotting, Monty Notes, Medimind. Please help me welcome Class Hopper, Switchy, Aquasense, Live Locali, Smart Shelf, and Stridey. Thank you for coming. And for the company program, please help me welcome Ace, Heirloom, Atashini, Anova, Cards Unite, Casa X, Distress, more teams, Dawra jew tnejn, Elmo boards, board games, Empathy, Evolve, Focus Flow, Gemma MT, Gifted Hands, Go Deck, Green Wave, Grippy, JBML, Carta, KLMF, we're switching on to this side now. Here we go. It's ZGT, Cultura Patch, Malta Home Haven, Morphit, Master Mugs, Nextivist, Novaco, Oasis, Opusens, Purely, Puzzle It Up, Quick Take, Regined, Relit, SBM, Sports Space, Remble, Centuri, B-Wise, Famuzi, Heritage in Hand, Matter, Apuntis, Revive, Simplex, and Zippa Maltija. They're walking in, ladies and gentlemen. These are all the students who participated in the startup program, in the company program. As you can see, plenty of students have decided this year to take on the JA adventure. Let's give them one big round of applause. Come on, all together. Now, before we get things going with tonight's event, we would like to take a moment to reflect on an unfortunate loss that happened a few months ago. Sadly, past JA Malta CEO Carl Guder passed away, and we did not want this night to go by without a mention for someone whose contribution has truly left a lasting impact on this very organization. So, on behalf of everyone, thank you, Carl. Your influence will not be forgotten. If I may, allow me to walk you through all that will be going on this evening. This event is a culmination of two JA Malta programs, the company program and the startup program. Today we will have the opportunity to watch the finalists from each program who were selected over the past weeks at the semi-finals. With 47 teams participating in the company program, with 9 teams participating in the startup program, it was not an easy decision to bring it down to the finalists that we will be seeing tonight on stage. The judges did not have an easy time, and I promise you they won't have it tonight either. Now, we have switched things up this year, so for the benefit of those who have been here with us in past years, the rundown is going to be slightly different, because we're going to start off with the startup program finalists pitching first, and then we'll be following with some awards for this very program. So we'll be giving away the signature awards for this program at the end of the startup program pitches. Then we'll do the same thing. So then we'll have the pitches for the company program, we'll do the signature awards, and then we'll pass on to the big awards of this evening, the Startup of the Year and the Company of the Year award. I don't know about you, but I hope you're ready for another list, because these are the awards that will be won this year. The EY Idea Validation Award, the Camilleri Preziosi Customer Focus Award, the Tech.mt Digital Innovation Award, the Bolt Disruptive Excellence Award, the HSBC ESG Sustainability Award, the Deloitte Business Plan Award, the Farsons Ready for Work Award, the EFQ Quality Excellence Award, the Atlas Digital Marketing Innovation Award, the MDIA Use of Tech Award, the Bolt Internationalization Award, the Finance Malta Financial Statements Award, the Mitzi Organization Sales Technique Award, the Healy Ventures Marketplace Award, the HSBC Green Entrepreneurship Award, the MBR Entrepreneurial Spirit Award, the Philip Bonnet Award for Perseverance, the John Harper Award, the Startup of the Year Award, and the Company of the Year Award. All these trophies behind me, we need to give them all away tonight. So plenty up for grabs amongst the finalists, but also amongst all the companies and students that have participated this year. But speaking of awards, this year, we also have an opportunity for our audience to be a winner with JA. We have a weekend break, courtesy of Verdi Hotels Malta, and all you need to do to be in with a chance to win is make sure you're following both JA Malta and Verdi Hotels on at least one of the social media platforms. We've made it super easy for you. We've put up QR codes that you need to scan and be in with a chance to win, okay? So a bit later on, we're going to be putting up a wheel, picking a seat number, and giving away that prize to somebody as long as they have followed both JA Malta and Verdi Hotels St. George's Bay Marina Hotel in St. Julian's. Now, I've done a lot of talking, so let's move on to more talking. First speaker of this evening. Please help me welcome on stage the Junior Achievement Malta CEO, Matthew Caruana.
Good evening, everyone. It's amazing to see this hall so packed. It's my fourth final. We started off the first final in a small hall at University in Malta, and we ended up here. So great to see you all. In fact, there's a well-known proverb that says, it takes a village to raise a child. Tonight, I'll adopt that slightly and say that it takes a community to raise an entrepreneur. And that's exactly what we will see here tonight. Educators, mentors, parents, business leaders, government, partners, board, alumni, and friends, all gathered not just to celebrate, but to support, to inspire, and to believe in the next generation of changemakers. Because behind every young person who dares to dream, there's a network that makes that dream possible. This year's company program and startup program finalists and participants are proof of what happens when young people are given the space, the guidance, and the trust, and that they are not just students, but they are leaders, innovators, and risk takers, and that's just the beginning. So I thank you everyone for being part of this village. Let's continue raising not just businesses, but bold, capable, ethical entrepreneurs who will shape Malta's future. This year, our small but mighty team has done so much, not just in managing the day-to-day, but dreaming bigger, pushing boundaries and raising the bar across the board. Together, we have doubled the number of student participation and reaching the highest and record numbers. We've launched new flagship events, such as the Financial Literacy Conference and awards, and therefore spotlighting the most important, or one of the most important life skills of future entrepreneurs. We've set up the JA Center of Excellence together with HSBC Malta Foundation and the Ministry of Education, which is a bold step in supporting and training educators also in entrepreneurship and financial literacy. We've done a lot of new projects at European and international levels to give more opportunities to our students to travel and benefit from international exposure. But enough about JA. You can follow what we do on our socials and all the news. At JA, we believe that when young people are trusted, challenged, and given space, incredible things happen. But that space doesn't just appear, it's created brick by brick by people like you, by the educators and schools who open their classrooms and their calendars to make space for entrepreneurial education. You are the first champions of these students' ideas, and your quiet support often makes the loudest difference. By the mentors who dedicate hours to guide, challenge, and cheer these students. You're not just shaping business plans, you're shaping confidence, character, and courage. This year, we needed more mentors, and you've all showed up to be counted. By our partners and supporters who chose to invest in education, your belief in our mission is what keeps us alive and growing. By the judges who gave their time and insight to listen closely and question and give valuable feedback to our teams, your engagement sends a clear message. Choosing the finalists today, I think it was actually tougher than the Cardinals choosing the Pope. In fact, we had to increase the finalists for tonight, so we'll get there. By the alumni and the volunteers who continue to give back, whether by mentoring, sharing their ideas, or helping behind the scenes. You prove that the JA journey does not stop here, but keeps going beyond these programs. By the parents who give their children the freedom to take risks, to try and to try again, to fail and try again. That trust is the foundation of their resilience. By the board of JA Malta, who offer not only oversight, but also vision and values that keep us anchored and ambitious. And of course, by the students themselves, who dared to dream, to step out of the unknown, to work through challenges, and to show us what's possible when young people are given the tools and the stage. This is what happens when we believe in the boundless potential of young people. They rise. So thank you, all of you, for being part of this ecosystem. You haven't just participated, but you supported the program, but you've empowered a new generation. Finally, may I ask you to give a big round of applause also to the JA Malta team, Rachel, Sarah, Petra, Zach, Francesca, and Jamie. I thank you for your daily dedication, your passion, and your belief in the power of young people, and also for dealing with me and my I have a new project moment on a weekly basis. So, without any further delays, let the final and awards night begin. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Matthew. We're now going to proceed to hear a video message by JA Europe CEO Salvatore Nigro. Salvatore!
Did you believe? Did you believe that from that little idea that you had in your classroom, then you could have created a company, you could have been competing with others in your school, in your city, and now throughout Malta? And now that idea can even bring you to Gen E, the largest European youth entrepreneurship festival, because over 400,000 young people across Europe had exactly like you an idea, and they're all in the same situation. They're all competing. They all want to showcase to the rest of JA across Europe and to the rest of our stakeholders and partners how brilliant the next generation is. I'm sorry I cannot there be with you, but I have already been following many of you who are in our virtual expo at Gen E. And I've been amazed by the innovation and the business acumen that you have shown. This is because we have a great community of teachers, of business volunteers, of staff led by Matthew Caruana, of board led by Fabien Roger, of individuals who believe in you. Believe that ideas that you young people are bringing to the whole Europe, it's not there to stay, but it's there to change the way Europeans positions themselves across the world. It is your time today to shine. It is your time today to be excited and celebrate the achievements that you have done. And I am very thrilled from my side to discover who is going to be representing JA Malta at the largest youth entrepreneurship festival, which is Gen E.
Oh, yes. Time to shine. Let's get this competition going. The moment has arrived to learn all about the Startup Program finalists. The Startup Program is delivered with the support of partners, mentors, and teachers from students' respective schools who volunteer their time and resources to support these programs. This year, the Startup Program at tertiary level was held over 3 weekends between February and April. This means that our students have managed to form their teams, come up with their ideas, validate them, and prepare their pitch deck in such a short time. But before we get going, I'd first like to introduce the judges for the Startup Program. Please help me welcome Anthony David Gutt, George Gregory, Glenn Fenech, Jessica Camilleri, Leone Baldattino, and Sergio Bellizzi. You need to smile at them, they're the judges. Now, this year, the Startup Program teams come from 3 institutions, and these are the Manzoni Fashion School, the St. Martin's Institute of Higher Education, and the University of Malta. To reach this coveted moment, the Startup Program teams presented a pitch deck supported by a business plan. During the semifinals, they delivered a 4-minute pitch, followed by a Q&A with the jury members, taking us into this moment where the 4 finalists are in the running for Startup of the Year award, and as we've heard already, as well, represent Malta at the JA Europe Gen E Festival in Athens. The 4 finalists are Classhopper, Clotlink, Medimind, and Monty Notes. And these are their pitches.
We are Classhopper.
Hi everyone, I'm Juliana.
And I'm Timothy. Picture this. Maria's a 30-something-year-old who's juggling a demanding job and a busy family life. She'd love to squeeze in a workout, but fitting that in her hectic schedule is a bit of a challenge.
Then there's Thomas. He's eager to get into shape, but he cannot commit to a long-term expensive gym membership.
We know the feelings ourselves. Balancing an intense med school schedule, we struggled to find something that was varied, flexible, and easy to book.
Meanwhile, local fitness centers face their own problems. Empty class slots means lost revenue, and reaching out to new people remains difficult.
That's why we're launching Classhopper, an app that lets users sign up for free, book a class, pay through the app, and simply show up. No need for long-term commitments or much planning in advance. But are gyms and trainers actually willing to sign up to this?
Well, we spoke to a large gym, a smaller gym, and a couple of personal trainers, showed them our prototype, and they gave us a very clear yes. Even better, they gave us input on how to make Classhopper fit for them. And so, we will be including a booking system so that fitness centers can see data on which classes are being booked and use it with the least resistance possible. We will also be featuring their unique amenities, such as free parking, and including filters by activity, time, and location so that busy users can easily book a class. And looking ahead, we plan to integrate fitness trackers.
But gyms want this to be as low risk as possible. That's why for the first 6 months, we're going to be keeping the app free for everyone as we're building up the user base. They will then be able to pick out one of these plans that suits them best, still coming with a 2-month free trial, so they can ensure that it's actually working out for them. We'll also be onboarding personal trainers and individual instructors from the get-go, ensuring they get the visibility they need, especially when starting off with a specialized plan just for them.
However, it's not enough to just reach out to fitness centers. We have to spread the word across the island. And we'll be doing that by creating trending social media content and advertisements, partnering with local influencers, and we will be organizing regular prize draws for those users who attend classes and refer a couple of friends.
In year 1, we're expecting to sign up around 50 centers, making a bit of 9,000, which we increase to around 64,000 by the end of year 3, having signed up around 150 centers. We're looking for your mentorship and guidance to help us refine our business strategies and help us tackle certain technical challenges that may arise as we build the app. And now, let's have a glimpse at what we've been building.
So this is what Classhopper is going to look like. You can choose your ideal day, ideal time, view a variety of options, and if you prefer, you can even view by location. So it's useful for you, it's useful for fitness centers, and that's why we want to make Classhopper happen. We'd love to have you on board with us.
Thank you.
We are Claudine.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here today. My name is Carola and today I would like to talk you about an issue that affects all of us. Behind every trendy outfit there is a cost, and no, I'm not talking about money, I'm talking about the price our planet is paying. The fashion industry is the second most polluting in the world. Every second a truckload of clothes is dumped into a landfill and millions of people works in horrible conditions, and we want to change that. Just to have an idea, we had like some causes we fight against fast fashion. For example, 10% of CO2 emission come from fashion. Or every year we product 92 million tons of textile waste. Or did you know for make a t-shirt you need 2.7 thousand liters of water that a person could drink in 2.5 years? We need to do something about it. That's why we create Clothing, a new way to think about fashion. It's an app where you can sell your unused clothes, reduce environment impact, and make money out of that. What makes our solution unique? Everything is in one app. You can buy, sell, and swap, and is inclusive for everyone. Why invest now? Last year, second-hand market grew 57%, and circular fashion, it's not just a trend, it's the future.
So, how does clothing work? With us, you can easily sell, buy, and most importantly, swap clothes in a smartly way, thanks to our AI matching system. For an extra impact, our users will get a profile account with more, let's say, more promotion and visibility, and an extra promotion for their products. Plus, so why now? Why us? Because we are the first digital platform made and built for the swapping, fully circular and perfectly aligned with the G and Z value. Clothing isn't an alternative, it's a new way of experiencing fashion. So, plus to have a more, on a marketing plan, we are gonna launch targeting social campaigns. We're gonna work with different micro-local influencers, and we are gonna organize different party for swapping clothes. Plus, we're gonna bring clothing to the Fashion Week, right at the center of the fashion scene.
Now, let's take a look at our financial plan. In our first year, we will focus on building our platform and growing our community. Of course, we anticipate a small loss that is normal for a startup investing in technology and marketing, but by the second year, we turn profitable. So between transaction fees, premium subscription, and product boosting, we've created a system that grows with our community. Behind all of this vision, there is a strong all-female team. I'm Fabiana, and I'm the CEO. Carola is our CMO, and Juliana is our CPO. 3 girls united by one shared passion, sustainable fashion. So what we are looking for? We are currently seeking an initial investment to support app development and marketing, because we believe that the message is as important as the mission. So why invest in us? Because we are not just building an app, we are reshaping how fashion connects people. And Malta has a huge potential for this. So clothing is here to lead, not follow. We are clothing, let's shape the future together. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are MediMind.
Good evening, we are MediMind. I am Jacob, I'm in operations. This is Elenia, our managing director, Jock, who's in finances, Chandru, who's in sales and design, and Michael, who's in marketing.
Some of our grandparents came out tonight, and I'm sure all of you have loved ones who require to take their medication, as we are an aging population.
We were shocked to find out that nearly half of hospitalizations of elderly people were due to them mismanaging or misdosing their medication. We've conducted a survey in which we found out that pretty much all of the caretakers, loved ones of these elderly people are concerned about this problem. We've also looked and done some market research where we found out that Comcare, a Maltese government agency pretty much, that they send paramedics to elderly people's houses, and they're spending a lot of money on this.
This is where MediMind was conceived. We want to solve this problem and save lives. We want to start a profitable and sustainable business using leading-edge technologies.
Our product is an automated pill dispenser which is connected via a HomePod device, which in our case we're using the Alexa Pop. Our USP is that our device can communicate with the individuals and persons and is able to have a conversation. So for example, have you taken your pills? Which will then be answered to the voice of a loved one, yes, you have. Our app is also being developed and has been developed for our first prototype. And through our app, the caregivers will set timings for the pill to be dispensed on time.
So, we are planning to launch in Malta over the first 3 years to basically roughen out the edges and make sure everything is running smoothly. We have around 15,000 people who are aged between 65 and 80, who live alone, who are basically our target market for MediMind.
But we are more customer friendly, using communication with voice activation, and as well we are financially cheaper.
Our retail price is going to be €350 with a $7.99 subscription, including a 6-month free trial. We do have 80% of our survey respondents saying that they are willing to pay this price, and our manufacturing costs are at €160 per unit system.
Our company is aimed to be reached at the 28th month we reach our break-even point, and this would be after the sales of approximately 2,000 pill boxes. We would be having a net profit of 328,000 after the 3 years, and to reach this, we are looking for 140,000 investment, which we will be acquiring through a 25% sales equity, our own personal investment inside to our company, and also grants which we will be achieving.
After the first 3 years, we are going to swap from 3D printing to plastic injection, which we're going to do in a low-cost EU country in order to maintain the CE compliance, so it can be used all throughout Europe. And we are looking for word-of-mouth marketing.
Thank you, Jacques. Our mission is to empower the older people to live with dignity at home and still alleviate caregiver burden through ethical and accessible technology.
We have also met with the Ministry of the Elderly and the Comcare Director, which praised our idea, and they are very excited for us to launch our product. And also they have confirmed that we do not need any medicines authority authorization for our product, since it is unrelated, since it's a pillbox dispenser per se. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good evening.
We are Montinov!
Hi, I'm Andrea, and like many sixth form students before, I decided to sit for exams early. So I went online, I searched in books, asked friends for material, but nothing really seemed to fit my needs. Until one day, wait for this, I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, and there was someone selling a pack of notes for the subject I was gonna sit for. So I said, why not? And turns out they weren't any good either. And then I gave it some thought and said, what if there was a platform where students can buy and sell notes for a little extra cash as well? And that is how Monty Notes was born.
With this product, we aim to help many different individuals with their financial and academic struggles. University and sixth form students, we have got you covered with notes, exercises with solutions, and also corrected past papers. Meanwhile, parents of secondary students, I know that you spend many hours on SBAs. We have got you covered also with products on our website that can definitely help streamline this process.
But wait, Francesca, don't companies like this already exist? I mean, think KPC Notes, Trusted Tutors in Malta.
Yep, they exist. There's also bigger competitors like Stuvia, Sudoku abroad.
So, remind me, why are we doing this again?
Because all these companies fail to solve one issue, and that is to solve the issue of living in an education system where one system is supposed to help all our needs. Our company aims to help each individual with their certain struggles so that they can link up with other students and individuals that can help find their own personalized solutions.
But how do we actually go about implementing this sort of personalization in what should be like any other open marketplace? The way we plan on doing it is, we accumulate our material from our sellers and we filter it in a provisional database using tags and filters. Then, when a student signs up with us, we ask them a few questions based on some research that we've done with some academic experts on things that will help them find the material that suits them the most, such as their strengths, their weaknesses, the discipline they belong to, and their learning style. Using these two together, we'll be able to cater the best possible recommendation on our platform algorithmically using this information. Aside from that, we also plan on introducing a scheduling service to help students with their accountability and their drive to their goals. But more on that in the future.
So how are we going to do this at Monty Notes? Well, we're going to start with a lean prototype, a very cost-effective prototype, where we're going to manually help students with the notes that they need. It's going to be funded by the Monty Notes team, and we're going to use it for research, understanding user needs, and also building the website's click-through rate. This is when we also want to start crowdfunding and bringing in investors to help us build the first proper version of Monty Notes. Following feedback, we're then going to take a conservative R&D approach. We're going to stagger the development of the program into multiple years. And in each stage, we're going to build a feature, and with each feature, new revenue streams. This will not only split the costs of the website over multiple years, but helps build revenue in a scalable manner and minimizes risks caused by features that just don't work. So, if you want to join us in making education accessible, affordable, and personalized for students in Malta and eventually worldwide, send us an email. We're happy to help, and thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Big well done. So we've just seen those 4 pitches from Classhopper, Clothing, Medimind, and Monty Notes. And let's give them all a big round of applause. And I would also invite the judges of the startup program to proceed to their deliberation room. Happy deliberation. Okay, so while the judges are deliberating, we're gonna start giving out some trophies. Are you guys ready to start giving out awards? What do you think? We need to do better than that. I said, are you guys ready to start giving away some awards? What do you think? Before we do a quick shout out to all those who support the startup program, the partners, these include HSBC Malta Foundation, EY, Tech.mt, Bolt, and Camilleri and Preziosi Advocates. Camilleri Preziosi Advocates who have supported the program throughout the year. Straight away, we're going to move on to the first signature award from the startup program. And I would like to invite Chris Mela, partner at EY, to present and announce the EY Idea Validation Award.
In a world of seismic change, will your business shape the future or be shaped by it? How will we capture the imagination of tomorrow's consumers? And overcome operational constraints to focus on future growth. How will we harness technology and AI to shape the way we live our lives? And how will we unlock economic and social prosperity through environmental responsibility? With EY's full spectrum of services across sectors, we're all in to shape the future with confidence.
The nominees for the EY Idea Validation Award are Medimind, Classhopper, Clothing, and Monty Notes. And the winner is Classhopper.
Our first winners of this evening, we'd like to welcome them on stage. Class Hopper, the EY Idea Validation Award. Once again, thank you, Chris Maila, partner at EY, for being here with us, for supporting us, and as well for presenting this award. Smiley, happy faces. Let's hear it once again for Class Hopper. And straight away, we're going to move on to the second signature award. This is the Camilleri Preziosi Customer Focus Award, for which I would like to invite Cristina Rapamanche, partner at Camilleri Preziosi, to join me on stage to announce and present the results.
The top 3 nominees for the Camilleri Preziosi Customer Focus Award are Clothing, Smart Shelf, and MediMind. And the winner is MediMind.
Here we go. It's the Camilleri Preziosi Customer Focus Award. MediMind, winners of the Signature Award, making their way to the stage. Cristina Rapamanche, partner at Camilleri Preziosi, presenting the award. We need you looking this way. Perfect. Once again, let's hear it for MediMind. Well done. Moving on, here's our next signature award for this evening. This is the Tech.mt Digital Innovation Award. Unfortunately, they could not join us in person tonight, which is why I'm going to invite JA Malta CEO Matti Caruana to announce this award's nominees, whilst we also will be watching a short video message from Carl Gauci, Senior Manager at Tech.mt.
Technology is at the heart of innovation, driving business growth and helping companies stand out in an ever-changing landscape. At TechMT, we are committed to supporting young entrepreneurs as they utilize digital tools to bring their ideas to life. The TechMT Digital Innovation Award was established to recognize students who have successfully applied their digital skills to develop innovative business concepts. This award reflects our dedication to encourage entrepreneurship and providing young talent the platform to showcase their ideas. To all participants, well done on your hard work and creativity. And to the winners, congratulations. We look forward to seeing what you can achieve next.
So the top 3 nominees for this award are Aquasense, Smart Shelf, and MediMind. And the winner of the TechMT Digital Innovation Award is MediMind.
Here we go. MediMind, winners of the Tech.mt Digital Innovation Award. Third time on stage, second award. They've been pitching. It's been a busy night for this team. Once again, let's hear it for the team. It's the Tech.mt Digital Innovation Award. Well done. We have more, we have more. Moving on, here's the next signature award for this evening. The Bolt Disruptive Excellence Award. This is where I would like to invite Carla Spina, General Manager from Bolt, to announce this award's nominees and winner.
So, the nominees are AquaSense, Smart Shelf, and MediMind. And the winner for the Bold Disruptive Excellence Award is MediMind.
Mamma mia, MediMind. Well done, here we go. They're the winners of the Bold Disruptive Excellence Award. Slowly running out of hands for all these trophies. Ladies and gentlemen, they're your winners, MediMind. Well done. And we're going to move on to the last award for the startup program from this section of the awards. The HSBC ESG Sustainability Award, where the winning team will be receiving a €10,000 grant to help start this business. May I please invite Mark Drago, Head of Financial Compliance, Crime Compliance from HSBC, to the stage.
For the past 25 years, the HSBC Malta Foundation has been a beacon of community support and societal progress in Malta. As the charitable branch of HSBC Malta, we have committed ourselves to impactful contributions that evolve with societal needs, ensuring both meaningful and transformative effects. Rooted in the values of uplifting disadvantaged youth, preserving Malta's heritage, and environmental stewardship, our foundation has built a journey of significant impact. As we've grown, our mission has expanded to embrace financial literacy, sustainable finance, and combating climate change, reflecting our deep bond with Malta and with our aspirations for a sustainable future.
So the top 3 nominees are Class Hopper, MediMind, and Clothing. The winner of the HSBC ESG Sustainability Award is MediMind.
There we go. So far this evening, we've been giving them trophies. We're about to give them a €10,000 check. It's a grant to help start their business. MediMind joining us on the stage once again, winners of the HSBC ESG Sustainability Award. Big well done. Thank you as well, Mr. Mark Drago from HSBC, for joining us here on stage. Is everyone having a good time? Are you guys enjoying it? I think I said, are you guys enjoying it? Are you getting tired? Okay, we're about to find out, because this is when we get to turn a bit of lights on the audience, so I can see all those pretty faces and people giving me those looks. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to be splitting the audience at the top into 2. Okay, so we're going to have, actually we're going to split up all the audience at the top into 2, and I'll tell you how we'll split the people down here as well. So what we're going to do is this, very simple. Students, you have nothing to do so far. Okay, so you know how music goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? If you don't, now you know. Okay, so on the 1 and the 2, I need this half, okay? So this half of the people up top and this half of the people down here. So pretty much from here this way. Okay, on the 1 and the 2 to stamp your feet. So it's, okay? Let's hear it. Ready? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give you the count, okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? That was the demonstration. Now you do it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Good break. Okay, people on this side, okay? So you lot, okay? And pretty much all of that side up there. On the 3, you're clapping. Okay? So it is 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. What? You clap once. Please read the instructions. Okay, let's try it again. You clap once on the 3. Okay? So it is 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2. Okay. Let's put this together. Okay, here we go. So now, on my 1 and 2, you guys are thumping. On my 3, you guys are clapping. Students, wait for it, because you're up next. Okay? Here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you got the tune? You know what you guys are doing? Okay, let's try it without the 1, 2, 3, 4 and you realize what we're doing. Okay, here we go. Okay, we know what we're doing now. Perfect, brilliant, we got it. Okay, whilst the audience is massacring that part of the song, okay, the students were massacring the singing. Okay? You know what you need to do? Scream at the top of your voices, we will rock you. Okay, getting ready for the next bit. Here we go, so let's try it. No music for now, for the break. Students, on my 3, 1, 2, 3. We will... Isna parti tal-proġett. Ħana jirġaw namluha. Okay, let's try this again. On my 3, students, 1, 2, 3. We will... Okay, okay, we're gonna do it all together now, okay? This is meant to wake you up. Here we go. So, on my 3. Here we go. We... Jek tala għajnek taħseb id-nisimaw s-CD, ġifiri, eżagġid. Okay, we're gonna try it again. Okay, we're gonna try it again. One last time. Here we go. Audience, are you with me? Here we go. Not bad at all. Again. We will... Perfect. Give yourselves a big round of applause. As we say in the movies, we'll fix it in post. Now, moving on to the company program, okay? And we're now going to settle down because this is the big one. Okay, the students who participated in the company program this year were all enrolled in upper secondary institutions. JA Malta this year had a whopping 250 students participating. Apart from running their businesses for 8 months, the teams completed several tasks to reach tonight's events, including setting up their business, selling their products, holding an AGM to dissolve the mini company, submitting a final report, producing a video advert, producing a business pitch video, pitching to the judges, and participating in a rigorous interview process. The winner, announced today, will also get to represent Malta at the Gen E Festival in Athens, Greece, where they will compete against teams from 42 other countries. Before we get to meet the finalists, I would like to introduce the judges sitting down on this side of the hall, the judges for the company program. Please help me welcome Alex Falzon, Andre Fenek, Izzy Hisler, Jonathan Patch, Joseph Gaffa, Marisa Xwiereb, Olivia Bellocca, Sara Cardona, and Wilma Plan. Perfect. This year, company program teams came from 10 schools, and these are the 10 schools: G.F. Abela Junior College, De La Salle College Sixth Form, Ser M.A. Refalo in Gozo, Giovanni Cormi Higher Secondary School, St. Aloysius College Sixth Form, Old Boy, you know, Verdala International School, St. Edward's College Sixth Form, CMBS, Central Mediterranean Business School, Mediterranean Sports School, and the Institute of Tourism Studies. The 8 finalists we will be seeing on stage tonight are Be Wise, Famuzi, Heritage in Hand, Matter, Opuntis, Revive, Simplex, and Zeffa Maltija. One of these 8 will get to be representing Malta in Athens at the Gen E Festival. Let's meet the first 4. Be Wise, Famuzi, Heritage in Hand, and Matter.
We are Be Wise.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to meet the team behind a bright new idea. An idea that's changing crayons forever. Please put your hands together for Be Wise.
Oh no, don't eat that. Crayons contain paraffin wax, which is bad for you.
Wait, stop! Haven't you heard of Be Bright crayons?
What are Be Bright crayons?
Be Bright crayons are made from 100% locally sourced beeswax, are sustainable and safe for children.
Wait, so it doesn't harm kids if they nibble on them?
Of course not. Here, try them out.
What a wonderful idea. Here you go, son.
Wow, these are so cool. Thank you, Be Wise.
That little moment you all just saw is exactly the reason why we are here today. Our company runs like a beehive. We call it the Be Wise Honeycomb System. Every person buzzing together, each giving their part. That's how our vision turned into reality.
Now, here's the problem. Most crayons out there are made using paraffin wax, a byproduct of crude oil. That's bad news all around. It fuels pollution and global warming. It's also inedible, so your children nibbling on them can get sick. And it's also non-biodegradable. We knew there had to be a better way.
So we created Be Bright crayons.
7 vibrant crayons, made using our very own 3D printed molds, crafted from 100% locally sourced beeswax, and wrapped in our sustainable burlap. Completely safe for your children, and totally safe for the environment. Our journey wasn't all smooth. Prototyping was really tough. It involved lots of trial and error, and also cost us a pretty penny. We also faced beeswax shortages, but we teamed up with Cooperativa Asel Malti to help secure a steady supply. We also collaborated with the Ministries of Agriculture and Education to help teach children about sustainable farming and bee conservation, using our crayons.
And that's when the buzz really started. We featured on 15 different TV and radio programs, including the top 3 TV stations in Malta, which are TVM, Net, and One. We also even managed to get on the 8 o'clock TVM news. We participated in several events, including an event at Esplora, and also going to education institutions such as kindergartens and childcare centers.
Our branding, this paved our journey filled with emotion and passion, where we took our customers together with us through our seasonal posts in order for them to engage with us. We also kept a consistent design layout in order to encourage brand association.
Digitally, we created Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook accounts. In total, these accumulated over 100,000 views, which to put you into perspective is over 1/5 of the Maltese population. We even made a website and also a podcast to keep the conversation going.
So far, we've sold 145 units and earned over €1,000 in sales. From that, we're donating 20% of our net profit to Aqda Trobbija tan-Naħal Wasel Malti, as they've been incredible partners. The rest, dividends and share capital, but it's all going right back into our business in order to help us grow. What's next? We're planning to supply Be Bright crayons across more schools in Malta and Gozo, improving our production process through quantity and quality, creating new products like colouring books, and even expanding internationally, in which we've already made our first sale to a customer in Ireland.
And now, here's a small surprise for you. We encourage all of you to take a look under your armrests, and if you're lucky, you'll find your very own Be Bright crayon, a small piece of our big dream. Let's make a future that's brighter, kinder, and buzzing with excitement.
Be creative.
Be courageous.
Be the change.
Be wise.
We're Famuzi.
In a land where fame, strength, and pastizzi decide your fate, two legends prepare to clash.
I built Valletta. I fought an entire siege. Can a poet really beat this?
Normally, I write verses, but today I'm about to write your obituary. 85 intelligence, beat that.
Oh, please. PhD film art. +5 intelligence.
Sorry I'm late. I just swam from Sicily again.
Wisdom and love. Your intelligence is 81. Sit down, Padre.
They're appointing annual priests these days, huh? Anyways, let's end this poetically. Scandalo nazionali, lowest stat wins.
No, my strength. It's too strong.
Phil Osor, this battle needs a host. And that's me. Pepe! History has never been this unhinged. Welcome to Famuzi. Of course, none of this would have been possible without 6 very sleep-deprived teenagers. First up, there's me, Matteo, the managing director. Then there's Gabriel, the marketing manager. Gianluca, the company secretary. Zach, the finance director. Hugo, the quality assurance director. And Andrea, our human resources. Finally, there are also Chris and Keith, our mentor and link teacher, respectively. Now that you've met the minds behind the cards, let's rewind a bit, shall we? It all started with a spark. We didn't want to just create a product. We wanted to create something original, something fun, something completely unhinged. So, we turned local icons into battle cards, gave them absurd stats, and watched as the madness started to unfold.
But beneath all this chaos, we actually did some work. We sold at stands, walked into stationaries like we're running a startup, and somehow convinced actual adults to stock up a card game where Angel House can uppercut St. George. We also filmed several promotional videos, ran shoots in the Maltese sun like we're directing Gladiator, and basically, we did everything.
We've generated almost 1,700 euros in revenue and had a total expense of roughly 260 euros, which are divided into stationery, marketing, and other expenses. Overall, this gave us a total profit of roughly 480 euros, and each unit had a markup of 122%. Furthermore, we had a huge spike of sales in February, but a dip in March, which was counterbalanced by our rebound in April. And we've made the money. And let's see where Famuzi goes next.
We're planning local expansion packs, bringing Malta's rich history and famous artists to keep the game fresh and to stay true to our roots. Furthermore, we're ready for regional and global editions. If we win and head to Greece, a Greek version of the game is already in the works, tailored towards that market and culture.
And we're thinking bigger, an English edition aimed at tourists and a wider market, plus an online mobile game where you can battle and collect cards online. We're even exploring a corporate idea where businesses can create custom decks with their employees, making Famuzi more than just a card game, but a unique team-building tool.
We're just 6 students with a crazy idea, some cardboard, and a bit too much national pride.
And somehow, this madness has turned into a card game that you wish to play.
Famuzi isn't just a product, it's history with humor.
Culture with chaos, and proof that with the right team,
even a simple, silly product can become something unforgettable.
Thank you.
We are here.
Good evening. We are Heritage in Hand, a mini company built by us four junior college students. We all come from a diverse background, which gives us a unique perspective on the problem at hand. As the study above shows, 1 in 5 Maltese citizens now consider a language other than Maltese to be their primary language. This gave us the indication that the Maltese culture is fading. But we're bringing it back one wallet at a time.
We faced several challenges. One of our biggest setbacks was our original supplier, Printify, whose wallets lacked quality. They were made out of plastic, with a printed design and poor stitching. The low-quality zips easily got stuck, and the stiff interior lacked quality. After taking a month to resolve this issue, we ultimately settled on a local supplier.
The Leather House. The Leather House supplied us with real leather wallets, partnered with a gold hot foil embossed Maltese cross design, a suede leather interior, and the leading brand of zips in the world. Initially, our wallets were only available in brown and blue, but since we had customer feedback that suggested a pink wallet, we decided to add it, and it quickly became our best seller.
Although we wanted to expand to men's wallets, we simply ran out of time. And well, how do I say this? Our wallets were kind of empty. Our supplier issues left us with just 2 months of selling, meaning if we're going to create a new product in just limited time, we'd have risked our standards. And cutting corners was never an option here at Heritage in Hand.
This journey not only led us to become closer as a team, but it also taught us a lot of business practices and ultimately led us to make a profit. We managed to sell 56 wallets, which at €35.99 in each and a few discounts for special events, left us with just under €2,000 in revenue and just under €250 in profits after tax.
Throughout our journey, we had several highs and lows. However, we think that our idea and product was successful.
By following our business plan, we managed to spread our Maltese culture using our high-quality products and therefore reach our final goal.
And the best thing of all was that we became closer as friends.
Going forward, we have a couple of ideas of what we want to do with our business. Firstly, we could transition completely into e-commerce by selling in an online store. This would allow us to extend our product line by adding new colors, a new design, and extending to men's wallets. Secondly, we could have our product patented or trademarked. And lastly, we could team up with a local supplier to scale our operations or simply sell our idea to a larger company. This has been a truly unforgettable journey, and we are very thankful to everyone that was involved in any way, shape, or form. And remember one thing, we are
Heritage in Hand!
Felt like your head is spiraling out of control?
Or overworked, like some of our judges here on a Saturday night? Jokes aside, stress, anxiety, burnout, it's everywhere.
People are constantly running around and forgetting to just breathe.
According to the University of Malta, 70% of the population is overweight, and 63% suffer from high levels of anxiety. That's why we are Matter. Because with Matter,
you matter!
Our product is a guided breath and well-being mat, and you might be wondering what makes us different. With Matter, we offer more than just a mat. We offer a powerful way for individuals to focus on both their mental and physical health. Our products has many unique unique selling points. Firstly, we're 100% eco-friendly. And within our mats, we have incorporated simple yet powerful breathwork tools scientifically proven to reduce both stress and anxiety. We have also implemented competitive pricing, in which our mats cost €30, being significantly less than our competitors and even better quality. Also, we, Matter, are the first of its kind entering a new niche market in which we are helping combat an ever-growing problem.
But the most important outcome wasn't the mat. It was the lessons and life skills we learned along the way that helped us grow.
Team communication played a really important role through our journey and helped us to meet every single deadline set.
Balancing school, Matter, and our personal lives seemed impossible at first, but we learned and worked together and made it possible.
Taking initiative is what allowed us to meet our various highs. This included reaching out to the Fort Fitness CEO.
Initially, we struggled immensely finding local manufacturers that suited our goal. But through our adaptability, resilience, and a lot of work, we found one.
We stayed flexible and adapted in difficult situations. This allowed us to become unstoppable in unforeseen environments.
Every mistake taught us something and helped us do better the next time. Our journey consisted of many highs. We first started off by winning the JA Marketplace representing Malta in Latvia.
In Latvia, out of the 6 available awards, we were nominated for 4 of them, including Company of the Year, and we even won Best Sales Team.
We also gathered over 100,000 views across all social media platforms.
We sold 150 mats, beating our initial goal of 80.
Most importantly, we raised over €1,000 in net profits that we will be donating to the Richmond Foundation, a charity that supports mental health all across the island.
And to conclude, we set multiple KPIs, we tracked them closely, and we managed to achieve all of them. We kept our mission, we kept everything we stood for together, and we made it happen. We would like to thank the judges for their precious time and everyone who came out tonight.
Now, with us, with Matter!
Big well done. So those were our first 4 finalists from the company program. It's time to meet the next 4. These are Apuntis, Revive, Simplex, and Ziffa Maltija.
We are Apuntis.
Good evening. I would like to start with a very quick question. How many here of you own some form of leather product? Well, to no surprise, I can see that quite the majority is nodding their head and saying yes. There are many negative environmental impacts when it comes to the leather industry. First and foremost, the slaughter of over 1 billion animals in order to supply an ever-growing market. On top of that, leather production also creates a huge amount of pollution, which is very bad for the environment. Therefore, we are here today to introduce Apuntis and give you a little taste of our journey.
So what is the solution? Well, funnily enough, cactus, an invasive, abundant plant in southern Europe, including Malta, which through an innovative process is transformed into a material identical to premium leather. And don't worry, it won't prick. Way back in November, we decided to get our hands dirty and run this process here in Malta. Yet after testing, we realized that without the proper equipment and knowledge, it was very difficult to get the desired quality. So the next viable step was to source from abroad.
With sustainability in mind, we decided to import the material from Sicily and Milan. We also opted to partner with the best leather artisan on the island, Captain Scott, in order to handcraft our premium product without the use of electricity.
Both these initiatives have significantly reduced our carbon footprint. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is our first line of products, which has completely sold out within a few months.
We managed to secure several appearances on different local media stations, such as One News and the Luma Steph on TVM. We also had visits from various personalities, including Prime Minister Dr. Abela and Bulletproof Culture, who actually ended up buying. We sold at different events, such as JA Marketplace, Festa Ambient, and JC Open Day, and we also made some sales through Facebook. Running a company is no easy task. Earlier we mentioned the challenges with building the prototype, finding the right supplier, communicating with the Italians, and dealing with delays due to the manual crafting of our product. And in spite of all this, we still managed to succeed as a company.
During the program, we learned the importance of tracking deadlines and financials, whilst also learning to plan and budget in a business environment. During events, we were exposed to selling and pitching our products, which was no easy task.
And it wasn't just about running the business. Working closely together as a team helped us better understand our individual strengths and capabilities. Personally, and I'm sure all my teammates here can relate, I've learned so many new skills and was exposed to so many new opportunities, such as being able to present in front of such an amazing audience.
We made over 1,000 euros of revenue and more than 300 euros of net profit after tax. We also boast the connections we made along the way, including mentors, suppliers, judges, and our loyal customers. Perhaps our greatest achievement was being the first to introduce cactus leather to Malta.
We plan to shape the future of Puntis based on 3 key pillars. 1. Bringing production of cactus leather to Malta as to become self-sufficient. 2. Diversifying production both locally and abroad. And 3. Perhaps the most important, expanding internationally, as there are less than 20 companies in the EU offering a similar product. And with all this, our main mantra will always be sustainability.
We are very proud to have introduced something so unique to the Maltese Islands. This isn't just about selling a product, it's about leading a change.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh no! I've ripped my shirt and it's finals night. What am I gonna do? I mean, I suppose I could go home and sew it, but that just takes too long.
No! Wait! Don't throw it away. Patch it!
Wow, what an innovative idea.
There are millions of people like Jasper throwing away waste every day. Malta generates around 16,000 tons of textile waste annually.
But have no fear,
Patch It is here!
Our product, Patch It, is eco-conscious, trendy iron-on patches that extend the lifespan of your clothes, therefore keeping them out of landfills for longer. We also donate 100% of our profits to Nature Trust Malta due to our shared values in protecting the environment.
Wow. You might be thinking, what makes us so special? Our unique selling propositions are eco-friendly packaging, local production, over 20 designs produced based on our market research, and custom patches for B2B sales.
So we use the following strategies to boost our sales, including media coverage with Vibe FM, as well as our mascot patch show, which help bring customers towards our stands. And of course, Instagram, social media, where we gained followers and promoted our product.
All of these tactics go hand in hand in helping us reach our marketing KPIs. For sales, we have attended a total of 10 stands, from Bay Street to Hilton Hotel to even the Impact Fair by the Academy of Givers.
We broke even on our first selling event, selling over 300 patches total over the course of this program. We also generated 1,480 euros in sales revenue, donating a whopping 727 euros to Nature Trust Malta.
To ensure team collaboration, we conducted team building activities in order to enhance our product. We also conducted essential agreements which showcased everyone's responsibilities within the company. We had as well other activities, CEO for a day, and team feedback survey in order to measure team satisfaction rates.
We donated all of our profits to Nature Trust Malta, attended their turtle release event, and we also adopted a turtle.
Isn't she adorable? Aww.
So, due to JA requirements, we have temporarily paused sales, but we plan to revive the company once we all turn 18.
When we revive the company, we plan to introduce more designs based on the market research, as well as diversify our product line by introducing pins and other merchandise.
And when we revive the company, we plan on launching a company website in order to boost customer engagement and boost sales, expanding the company.
And remember, with Patch It, you can
rewear, repair, anywhere!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are
Simpler!
5 seconds. That's how long it should take to open your pills. Some people manage, but what about those who don't? We saw the struggle, so we built the solution. We are Simplex, and we are the inventors of the pill popper. This is where it all began.
She is my Nana, and she inspired us to make the pill popper. We saw her struggle at her kitchen counter, and we developed a solution accordingly.
Here in my hands is the first version of the pill popper. Yes, we know it looked like a brick. Worst case scenario, couldn't act it as a door stopper. But we persisted, and several iterations later, we came up with the sleek yet functional design we have today. All our pill poppers are handcrafted by ourselves and produced with recycled wood, which was kindly donated by local businesses. We spent hours toiling away in the workshop, but it was definitely worth it.
But Simplex was more than just a brand. It was a means of giving back. And that is why our countless hours spent researching and prototyping also included another aspect, the charity, Step Up for Parkinson's. We wanted our target audience to not just receive the product, but to actually help create it. And that is why their members tested our product and gave us real, invaluable end-user feedback. And hearing the words, "It works," was one of the most satisfying moments of this whole journey.
We had the product. Now it was time to get people talking. And let me tell you, we did. Our marketing strategy saw us featured on Malta's leading news outlets, such as Love in Malta and The Times of Malta. The response was incredible. We received hundreds of messages filled with words of encouragement and, more importantly, sales inquiries. But it didn't stop there. We also had the honor of presenting the pill popper to several prominent dignitaries. Their support meant more eyes and more publicity. This, combined with an effective social media campaign, saw us obtain more than 60,000 views across our socials and website, translating into real sales.
But at the end of the day, Simplex is a business. So let's talk money. We sold 292 units, resulting in over 2,000 euros in total sales, with a net profit margin of 37%, after a donation of over 700 euros to Step Up for Parkinson's Malta. Our return on investment was 145%, and overall, we didn't just achieve, but we exceeded all our targets. And if you're interested in investing in our business, you're going to have to wait until we're listed on Wall Street.
We came into this project expecting to learn about teamwork, planning, how to run a business, and we did. But what we didn't expect was to be changed by it. Simplex taught us that business and charity can coexist. It showed us the power of a well-told story and how media and PR can bring ideas to life. Yes, we were challenged. Yes, we were critiqued, but we learned to listen, to adapt, to grow. Above all, though, we learned that Malta cares. Our product brought out the best in people, and we saw strangers step forward to sponsor a pill popper for someone they'd never even met. That's empathy, that's impact.
I figured that this would be the perfect opportunity to launch our brand new Pill Popper 2.0. It will be made entirely out of recyclable 3D printed materials, making it lighter, more ergonomic, and easier to manufacture. Our traditional wooden pill popper will also be continued as a premium model.
We are Simplex.
And we will continue making a difference.
One pop at a time. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are Zipamatia!
سيبنا بطاقة مالتي هتفيو أغراتي لسا اللوتو 2025 زفا مالتي تستندي من جيتي إنا أنا ما تتجناتيش تقلع من برودكتي أيوة سولة مالتي
We are Zipamatia! I'm Antea.
I'm Anna.
I'm Mattea.
And I'm Jakob.
Now, we know it's 8 p.m., and most of you are thinking, great, another pitch, when can I go home?
But don't worry, we'll keep it light, fresh, and entertaining. And if nothing else, our product is better than our vocals.
Promise.
You know that drawer filled with half-used perfumes that you actually forgot about? Yeah, we all got that. But we created 3 unique body mists. Aurora, inspired by Winnat al-Bahar, and Teresa, representing the Lutsu. Designed to raise environmental awareness and also celebrate the Maltese culture. To ensure quality, we follow the above steps. Each bottle is hand-filled and then packed in our handmade crochet pouch. And also, we do a full quality check.
We conducted a SWOT analysis, and while we have many strengths, our biggest one are our reusable and handmade pouches. They help us stand out in a saturated market, our biggest threat. Sure, some companies have higher marketing budgets than us. That's a weakness on our side. But we offer something they don't, a unique, affordable, and eco-friendly product, and that's always in demand, an opportunity. Our social media presence continues to grow with 75,000 profile views and 275 Instagram followers. We also featured in established media companies, local TV shows, radio stations, and participated in events like the Earth Hour Festival. On top of that, we met with prominent people to boost our networking.
We changed the pouches style into one that is more times non-consuming. We also changed the products of the bottle so that they are more reusable, because now they are refillable.
We generated a gross profit of €1,100 and broke even at 61 units. We also achieved a net profit of €466 and had a return on investment of 47%. Zipamatia goes beyond making a profit. In fact, we donated 50% of our total profits to Puttino Cares. For future plans, we plan to have more seasonal limited editions like Valentina and to expand our product range to hand creams, body wash, and the men's fragrance, while also we formed collaborations with Dispas and Heritage Malta. This is Zipamatia!
A scent that stays with you.
Gentle,
conscious,
and sustainable.
Thank you!
So big well done. Let's hear it for the 8 companies that have done their pitches. They are the finalists for the company program. That means we've seen all the pitches, and that means that it's now time to invite the judges to proceed to the deliberation room. Happy deliberation. Okay, And before we move on, here's a quick shout out to all those company program partners who help make this possible. Thank you, HSBC Malta Foundation, Deloitte, Farsons Group, Atlas Insurance, EFQ Management Consultants, MDIA, Bolt, Mitzi Organization, Finance Malta, and Healy Ventures, who have supported the program throughout the year. Moving on, before we give out the next batch of prizes, we have a game, but don't worry, there's no singing in this one, because this is when we get to give somebody that weekend getaway that I was talking about at the beginning of the evening. So we're going to put up those QR codes on the screen, okay? This is your last opportunity to scan those codes. Make sure you're following Verde Hotels. Make sure you're following JA Malta on at least one social media platform, because very, very soon we'll be spinning a wheel and picking a winner. And it will be pretty embarrassing if we pick your seat and you're not following. Just saying. Okay. So, as a reminder, we're going to be giving away a getaway at the Verde Hotels Malta. And I think it's time to spin the wheel. I'm waiting for the team to tell me that the wheel is nicely oiled up and ready to be spun. Yes, it is. So, here we go. And the winner is J14. So, J14 would be somewhere in this area. So that's row J. You're J14. You're not J14. Okay, because I saw you put your hand up. So he's just telling me I did not win. That's what he was busy doing. So let's have a look. J14. J14, there you go. Okay. So the JA Malta team will be speaking to you. They'll be checking that you're following Verde Hotels. And making sure you're following as well JA Malta and giving you a weekend getaway. Let's give him a big round of applause. Meta ma jċabxkux għax ikunu qed jgħiru. So, toħodix ħażin. Moving on to start giving away some of the company program signature awards. We'll be starting off with the signature awards, and then we'll be moving on to the awards that are related to the company of the year. So all 47 teams who participated in the programs are in the running for the signature awards. So I urge all the achievers present to pay close attention, because you may be running onto the stage very, very shortly. Here we go. We're going to start off with the first company signature award. The Deloitte Business Plan Award. And I would like to invite Caroline Castar-Reyno, People and Purpose Leader at Deloitte, to present this award.
No matter who you are, where you are, or where you're going, Deloitte is there, and there, and even there. We are dedicated to helping people and organizations solve problems, to know faster, to grow farther, to go from red to black to green, creating impact where it matters most.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's with great pleasure that I'm here with my colleagues from Deloitte to mark the end of just another record year of number of participants. It's really our pleasure to be here. Every year, for the last 8-9 months, we've been really lucky to be working and interacting with the students. And you've seen some of the energy on the screen tonight, and it really is fantastic to see. And when we bring them into our offices in December for the final judging, it really is a fantastic demonstration of the hard work that they put in. What we do as part of our support for Jay as well is we offer internships to students. And I'd really like to invite the students who are here joining us to just stand up and be noticed, because they really have worked hard and have been invited to work with us for the summer, just to get a bit of a feeling of what is it like to work in an organization like Deloitte. So I invite these students to stand up. Don't worry, I'm not going to call you on stage. Gianluca, Miguel, Julia, Stelaine, Kellyanne, Heidi, Kian, Angel, and Alina. We look forward to welcoming you to Deloitte this summer. So over to the exciting news of the evening. I'd like to call up the nominees for the Deloitte Business Plan Award, and the nominees are BeWise, Godec, and Simplex. The winner of the Deloitte Business Plan competition is Simplex.
So here goes Simplex making their way to the stage. They're the winners of the first signature award for this evening. It's the Deloitte Business Plan Award. Move this way. Smile for the camera. There you go, these are your winners. There's Simplex, Deloitte Business Plan Award. Big well done. Thank you very, very much. Moving on, this is our second signature award for the evening. It's the Atlas Digital Marketing Innovation Award, and I would like to invite Matthew von Brogdorf, Managing Director and CEO, to present this award.
There is a world within, a world of warmth. And the closer you look, the more you start to see that mornings are meaningful. Progress is power. Trust opens doors. Movement is freedom. Care is a constant. And good nights are a promise. From sunrise to sunrise, building a positive tomorrow together. Atlas Insurance, people you can trust.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to congratulate all the nominees of the Atlas Digital Marketing Innovation Award. In fact, you're all winners, the fact that you are nominated, but of course, there's only one winner. So the nominees are BeWise, Matter, and Revive. It's an honor and a pleasure for us to witness your excellent work and to be able to celebrate it through these awards. So the winner of the Digital Marketing Innovation Award is Matter.
Here we go. They're making their way to the stage. They're the winners of the Atlas Digital Marketing Innovation Award. Matthew von Brogdorf, Managing Director, CEO of Atlas, presenting the award to Matter. Everybody look this way. Once again, let's hear it for Matter. Big round of applause. And straight away, we move on to the next signature award for this evening. The MDIA Use of Tech Award. This award will be presented by Rachel Camilleri, manager from MDIA, who I would like to now invite on stage.
And MDIA's top 3 nominees for Best Use of Tech are Ziffa Maltija, Puzzle It Up, and Casa X. And the winner is Casa X.
Here we go, Casa X making their way onto the stage. Big well done, winners of the MDIA Use of Tech Award. It's the Malta Digital Innovation Authority for supporting JA Malta. Thank you for presenting this award. Big well done, congratulations to Casa X. And straight away, we move on to the next signature award of the evening. This is the EFQ Quality Excellence Award. I would now like to invite Emilio Frigieri, Managing Partner, to the stage to present the results and the award.
So our top 3 nominees are Matter, Simplex, and evolve. And the winner of the EFQ Quality Excellence Award is Simplex.
Here we go. Making their way once again to the stage is Simplex, winners of the EFQ Quality Excellence Award. Frigiri Imagining partner presenting the award to Simplex. Let's hear a big round of applause. Come on. We've already given out 5 signature awards, and this one is number 6. Here we go. It's the Bolt Internationalization Award. I would now like to invite once again Carla Spina to join me up on stage to announce the winners and present the second Bolt Award of the evening.
So, the top 3 nominees are Be-Wise, Simplex, and Ace. And the winner of the Bolt Internationalization Award is Be-Wise.
Congratulations, Be-Wise, making their way to the stage. They're the winners of the Bolt Internationalization Award. This is Be-Wise, winners of the Bolt Internationalization Award. They get a trophy to put next to their big crayon. Let's move on. And this is the next signature award for the evening. The Mitzi Organization Sales Technique Award. This award will be presented by Dave Shaw, General Manager from Arcadia, who I would like to now invite on stage.
Good evening. The top 3 nominations are Ace, Matter, Puzzle It Up. The winner of the Mitzi Organization Sales Technique Award goes to Matter.
Here we go, walking up on stage to pick up another award this evening. This is Matter, winners of the Mitzi Sales Technique Award. It's the Dave Shaw, General Manager from Arcadia, handing over the trophy to our winners. Let's have a big smile this way. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, this is Matter. And from the Sales Technique Award, we now move on to this one. This is the Parsons Ready to Work Award. And to present this award, I would like to invite Tonia Mifsubonici, Head of HR, to the stage.
As 16-year-olds, Young Enterprise, as it was known at the time, was our first baby step into the business world. And it was an experience that was absolutely invaluable.
I mean, there's so many, but I mean, I'd say top 3 are teamwork, dedication, commitment.
To not be afraid to fail and take risks.
Take as much as you can from this experience. It will serve you for your future, most definitely.
Well done to everyone. The top 3 nominees for the Parsons Ready for Work Award are Simplex, Casa X, B-Wise. And the winner of the Parsons Ready for Work Award is Simplex.
Making their way to the stage, Simplex, the winners of the Parsons Ready for Work Award. Let's have a group photo, everybody looking this way. Here we go. Big, well done. Let's hear it for Simplex. I don't know if you noticed, but the judges just walked back in. Just saying, no pressure. Shall we move on? What do you think? More awards? Here we go. Moving on to the next one. This is the Finance Malta Financial Statements Award. And for this event, I would like to call up on stage Graziella Grech, Finance Malta COO, to present the award.
Good evening, everyone. Before I announce the nominees and the winner of the Financial Statements Award sponsored by Finance Malta, I would like to thank our fantastic judges who assessed all the financial statements and are obviously Finance Malta members. These are Christian Joseph Adrus from Fiorin, Josef Kutayyar from MZ Investments, Kurt Muscat from EMCS Advisory, and Marvin Zammit from Marco Insurance PCC. And now, the top 3 nominees are Opuntis, Ziffa Maltija, and Gifted Hands. And the winner of the Financial Statements Award, sponsored by Finance Malta, is Ziffa Maltija.
Here Here we go, they're making their way to the stage. The Malta winners of the Finance Malta Financial Statements Award. Graziella Greg, Finance Malta COO, presenting the award to the team. Smiles all around. Let's hear it for Ziffa Maltija. Big, big, big well done. And we now move on to the next signature award. This is the Healy Ventures Marketplace Award. Now, the result of this award was previously announced due to the fact that a trip abroad to an international student festival in Latvia was part of the prize. We still would like to be presenting the trophy, and also would like to welcome on stage Christina Borch-Cardona to also give them the trophy.
For over a century, Healy Ventures has been shaping industries, powering progress, and building futures. Across 10 countries, with 12,500 plus people, we partner with world-leading brands to make things happen. We serve great food, fast, deliver innovative retail experiences through Apple, move cargo, and navigate the seas. We power businesses with technology, invest in real estate to shape thriving spaces, operate hotels and resorts that redefine hospitality. From Malta to every market we serve, we are not just a business. We are an international team, creating impact across industries, committed to a sustainable future.
Good evening, everyone. It's really exciting to be here today. I always get the same butterflies as I did over 20 years ago now. Keep your enthusiasm going. It will really serve you well. Well done, everyone. So, the three nominees were, and this is a secret, actually. Puzzle It Up, and Simplex, and the winner is Matter.
Matter making their way onto the stage. They've already represented Malta in Latvia as the winners of this award. Tonight we also found out the other two teams who were in the running for that same prize. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the Healy Ventures Marketplace Award winners. Let's hear it up for Matter. Thank you very much. Well done. And as a long-standing partner of Junior Achievement Malta, HSBC is awarding a second award tonight, this time for the company program. This is when we get to know the students who will be joining HSBC in a summer internship. This is where we get to invite, once again, Mr. Mark Drago from HSBC to announce the results. Here we go, the HSBC Green Sustainability Award.
So each year, HSBC has the pleasure of offering internships to students participating in the company program. 3 students are in the hall tonight, and I invite them to stand up, please, and be recognized. Alec Grafman, Mark Piqueri, Sebastiano Caruso, and Christine Casildiana. Well done. And we hope to see you at HSBC. And the top 4 nominees are Simplex, Matter, Revive, Cultura Pet. And the winner of the HSBC Green Entrepreneurship Award is Revive.
Revive, winners of the HSBC Green Entrepreneurship Award. Mr. Mark Drago presenting the award on behalf of HSBC to our winners. Move forward, look this way, this way, this way. Here we go. Perfect. Let's hear it for Revive winners. HSBC Green Entrepreneurship Award. Big well done as well to the selected interns who we also met just now. I'm sure they're going to have a powerful experience where they can truly develop their employability skills. Now, before we move on to the next and last signature award for the night, recognizing the students who have shown an entrepreneurial spirit through the course of the program, we'd like to give a shout out as well to the JA Malta alumni team to have continued to grow, persevere, and shine long after the programs are done. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to watch a quick recap. This is the JA Malta alumni.
We are leaders and innovators.
A community built on ambition, connected through a shared journey.
Should we show them? From global networking to hosting dynamic events, this network accelerates entrepreneurs like you.
With a presence worldwide, we open doors to opportunities, connections, and growth going beyond our borders. Build your experiences.
You're not just joining the J Alumni Network.
You're joining our family.
So as we have all seen, your journey with JA Malta does not end tonight. On behalf of JA Malta and their alumni, I invite all of the students here with us tonight to reach out to the office or to any of the alumni you spotted in the video and to continue exploring opportunities within the JA network. Now, let's go back to giving out awards. And this is our last signature award of the night. For this award, I would like to invite on stage Ms. Annalisa COO from MBR to announce the winners of the Entrepreneurial Spirit Award.
Jekk se twaqqaf kumpanija se tiġi bżonn il-Malta Business Registry, l-entità li tkun hemm il-bidunet ta' ħajja ta' kumpanija sal-aħħar. Reġistru aġġornat kontinwament, b'servizzi li jagħtu serħan il-moħħ lin-negozji u intramprenditori żgħażagħ. Effiċenti peress li jħaddan teknoloġija diġitali, joffri karriri f'dan is-settur b'saħħtu, jaħdem id fit fl-informazzjoni ma' entitajiet u awtoritajiet oħra. MBR, ekosistema b'saħħitha sabiex in-negozji jfjorixxu.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you on behalf of the Malta Business Registry. And the awardees of the JA Malta Entrepreneurial Spirit Award, supported by the Malta Business Registry, are Aliza Diurgiagina, Danil Golomovzi, Silane Bonello, Genizia De Gabriele Abela, Nicolas Zammit, and Sohaima Amdoul.
So let's have all of these students on stage. Please, we'd like you to join us on stage. Here we go. We mentioned 6 names, but I see only 4 people walking. Okay, we're getting there. Perfect. Let's give them a big round of applause. These are your winners for the MBR Entrepreneurial Spirit Award, an individual award within the JA company program. One big group photo with Ms. Annalisa COO from MBR, who has just announced the Entrepreneurial Spirit Award. Big well done. Let's hear it once again for the winners. Come on. We're now going to move on and invite the chairperson of Junior Achievement Malta, Fabienne Ruggier, to share with us a few words as well as announce the chairperson's awards. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight. I only have a few words. This has been an amazing evening so far, and I'm looking forward to hearing all about who are the top winners. But I would like you to join me and the board tonight as we take a moment to express our gratitude and, pat ourselves on the back for the impact that we are making on our country. So, over the past year, as you have already heard, even through Matthew's speech, we have reached even more youth. And the reason why we have done so is because we've had a record-breaking participation in the company program. We have held day-long events for the very first time with church schools, with students who are following a business studies course in the secondary school. We, of course, we will deliver again Scola Saif, and we have paired up even more students with business leaders in their shadowing day, where they were able to follow what CEOs or C-suite people or senior management do on a day-to-day basis. Not only that, we have also connected even more educators and together with the educational community by two major events, in my opinion. The first ever financial literacy center, the financial literacy conference, which we held, which I believe brought top-notch content to the island. Well done to the team for organizing it. We're also extremely proud of the initiative where we managed to create for the very first time the Financial Literacy Center of Excellence together with the Ministry for Education and HSBC. And finally, we brought even more relevant content and we've created connections, and that is where Jay makes an impact, where it does not only give the youth the opportunity to learn and experience business for the first hand, but to make connections that ultimately you will carry throughout the rest of your life. And the way we did that is because we've created even more podcasts. As you've seen, we've given students the opportunity to be in many more marketplaces, connect with so many more stakeholders in Malta that are leading the socio-economic development. So let's congratulate not only the students tonight, and I agree to a previous speaker before me that all of you are winners, but please also join me in thanking the growing team of JA, whose dedication and hard work make all of this possible. Thank you. And I and we truly appreciate the work that you do. Thank you. So now I would like to formally award two categories, because I'm also giving two awards.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the first award. Here we go. This is the Philip Bonnet Award for Perseverance.
Yes, so we have decided to award the Chairperson's Award for Perseverance to Master Mugs. Master Mugs represent the first ever ITS team, so that is a very big achievement for us. They have also, through feedback that we have received from mentors and observers and whoever helped them in the journey, they have shown great determination, consistency, and a full immersion in the process. So, well done.
Big well done. Let's welcome them to the stage, Master Mugs, winners of the Philip Bonnet Award for Perseverance, being presented with the award by the chairperson of Junior Achievement Malta, Fabienne Ruggier. Let's have everyone looking this way, Let's make sure we have one good photo. Big well done. Thank you, Master Mugs. And straight away, we move on to the second of the Chairperson's Awards for this evening. This is the John Harper Award.
Okay, so this award, we give it away to supporters that make our work even more exponentially felt in schools, in the education community. And I am extremely pleased to reward Roberto Calleja this evening from the Junior College. Roberto, I would...
Here we go.
So, Roberto, because I prepared a few words for you. So I would like to thank you for enrolling the record number of students from Junior College. Thank you so much. We would also like to thank you for the dedication you've shown to each and every team. Thank you for inspiring the team, and thank you for your impactful leadership. I believe you are truly a role model. You are also a representative of the whole education community, where you impact students for their whole life, as we all know. So,
Here we go. A well-deserved winner of the John Harper Award. Come on, let's hear it, loud one, for Roberto Calleja. Right, okay, okay, we have now reached the moment to announce the top 3 teams for the Startup of the Year Award and the Company of the Year Award. I would like to remind the finalists and the audience here today that the selected teams for these awards will be representing Malta at the JA Europe Gen E Festival 2025 held in Athens. That's one. The winning teams for these 2 awards will also get 1-year membership with the Malta Chamber and 10 hours of consultancy and support from Bayada Group to tweak the reports and presentations for the international experience. I'm going to leave you curious a little bit longer as to who will go on to win these awards, because first, here's a look at what happens at Gen E, organized by JA Europe. I don't know about you, but it makes me want to go. So let's start off with the Startup of the Year. And to announce the winners, I would like to invite head judge Leone Baldacchino from the Edward de Bono Institute to join me on stage. This is when you clap.
It is a great pleasure and honor for me to be here announcing the JA Malta Startup of the Year. But first, before I do so, I would like to say a huge well done to all the participants for your hard work, commitment, and resilience. I know that you have all faced challenges, and I congratulate you for finding ways of overcoming them and being here today. I think you all deserve a round of applause. A word of thanks also goes to the mentors and the teachers for guiding the participants, and of course to my fellow judges, Jessica, Glenn, Anthony, George, and Sergio, for your constructive feedback. You really put yourselves into it. You were really engaged, and the students were fortunate to receive your expertise and guidance. Thank you. Now, as Frank said in the introduction, we did not have an easy job to select the winners. Particularly the top two were in very close contention, because ultimately all the teams are commendable in some way or another. For example, I always find it very heartwarming that today's youngsters, who are essentially tomorrow's leaders, have such wonderful environmental and social consciences, as in we saw so many of the teams today having green, eco, entrepreneurial ideas, social enterprise ideas, and so on. So this, I suppose, gives us hope for the future and faith in humanity, as I like to say. We also saw a lot of creativity, confidence, some outstanding presentation skills, sense of humor, and I think all of these are great qualities of leaders and entrepreneurs, so well done. But ultimately, we had to pick a winner, and to do so, we had to choose a team that we felt presented the best overall package to be representing then Malta at the European finals. So what we decided ultimately in terms of choosing a winner was not based only on the presentation that you saw today, but we also considered a number of other factors, including the innovation and originality of the idea, and very importantly, the international appeal of what was being presented. So I think now, without any further ado...
Yes, we're going to move on by announcing the second runner-up first.
So maybe a drum roll? So the second runner-up is Klaus Hopper.
So we're going to welcome them on stage, the second runners-up. Startup of the Year Awards being presented with their trophy by the head judge, Leone Baldacchino, from the Edward De Bono Institute. There you go, you can do better than that. Let's give them a big round of applause, come on. And now we move on to the first runner-up.
So the first runner-up is Monty Notes.
Monty Notes. First runner-up, Startup of the Year Award. Once again, joining us on stage. Smiles all around, big well done to Monty Notes. Big well done. Now, before announcing the winner of the Startup of the Year Award, I would like to thank all the partners of the Startup program, especially HSBC and Dubai, and I'd also like to invite Mark Drago and Chris Mela to join us on stage to announce and to present the winner of the Startup program. So, Mark Drago, Chris Mela, please join us on stage. Joining us as well, chairperson from JA Malta. Here you go. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for the big announcement. Are you guys ready for the big announcement? Needs to be louder than that. I think I said, are you ready for the big announcement?
Okay, so the winner of the Junior Achievement Malta Startup of the Year Award is Medimind.
There you go. They are your winners, the Startup of the Year Award, making their way to Athens later on this year for the JA Europe Gen E. Startup of the Year Award. We saw them pitch earlier today, and they did what they had to do to impress the judges. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your winners. Let's hear it for MediMind. Perfect. Do we have the teacher on stage? Hey, Charles. It's fine. We're all waiting for Charles. Don't worry. Perfect. So let's hear it once again. For MediMinds, there are winners. Here we go. Thank you very much. Once again, let's hear it for our winners. They're the Startup of the Year award winners. They're heading off to Athens. And now we're going to move on to the Company of the Year awards. And this is where I get to invite Andre Fenech from Deloitte to share the results with us.
Good evening, everyone. It's been a long evening, so I won't keep you waiting for too long. Just very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, a quick word of thanks, even from my side, to my fellow judges. Some of them have been actually involved from the time of the product launch. They have been dedicating a lot of hours in adjudicating today's awards. The teachers, the mentors, the schools involved, the JA Malta team led by Matthew, excellent work year in, year out, and also, and especially, and definitely last but not least, all the teams that participated in this year's competition. I wish to maybe a round of applause for all of you. Congrats. We have to choose a winner today, but I urge every single one of you to keep on and take today's step, today's initiative, just as the first step towards your journey, hopefully into the business world, and if it's not into the business world, into potentially taking a career further elsewhere. Without further ado, the second runner-up is Be Wise.
Be Wise. They're the second runner-up Company of the Year award. They also picked up signature awards earlier tonight. It's part of their company program. Here we go. Be Wise. Smiles all around. Here we go. Second runners up. Well done. And straight away we go to the first runner-up.
And the first runner-up of this year's competition is Opuntis.
Opuntis. First runner-up, Company of the Year. Getting their trophy from Andre Fenech from Deloitte, head judge. For tonight's Company of the Year, everyone look this side, smiles around, big, 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 well done. Now, before announcing the winner of this award, I would like to thank all the partners of the company program, especially HSBC and Deloitte, and once again invite Mark Drago, together with Caroline Casareno, to join us on stage. We also have the chairperson from JA Malta also joining us. Are you guys ready for the big announcement? Needs to be louder. Come on, I think I said, are you guys ready for the big announcement?
And the winner of the 2025 Company Program Award is, drum roll, Simplex!
Here we go. Simplex are on their way to Athens, representing Malta at the JA Europe Gen E Festival. We'd also like the teacher and mentor to join us on stage. So teacher and mentor, please join us on stage as well. They've won a number of signature awards, but they've also won the big one, Company of the Year Award, Simplex. Being joined on stage by their teachers and mentors before they all go packing for Athens. There you go. Big, 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 well done. Let's hear it. One loud cheer for Simplex once again. As you can see, we've run out of trophies to give away, and that means that we've made it to the end of the evening. Thank you very, very much for joining us. To all the students, thank you so much for being part of this journey. I do hope it was fruitful. Thank you very, very much to all those who are somehow involved in this year's programs, be it sponsors, be it mentors, be it partners, be it teachers and suppliers. Thank you very much. A special thanks also goes out to the JA team and volunteers for making this event happen. It would have not been possible without the input of so many people. One last note. Before we call it a night, we need all the participating students, mentors, teachers to remain in the hall, join us on stage for one last big group photo. That's it from me. Thank you very much. Good night.